It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Grains Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Alright guys, we're back again for another look at spider. For another Sjporr Challenge 2014 from the UK. This is an Imperial Chocolate Stout at 10.2% from brewer BR103GB. Conditioned on oak chips, infused with Talisker single malt whiskey. I'm going to let this warm up a bit like I have the other stouts and darker beers, and then I'm going to score it. Let's crack into it. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh. Oh my god, that's like treacle. Can it there? That is so thick looking. That coats the glass. I can actually see it coating the glass, the colour. Right, I'm going to let it warm up a touch, do my scoring and then conclude. We're back. The scores are in for the Imperial Chocolate Stout. My god, is it Imperial? From brewer BR103GB. Scores are in, and as you can see there isn't much gone, because if I drank this I wouldn't be able to film my Homebrew Wednesday tonight and get it edited and uploaded. 10.2%. And my god, do you know it's 10.2%. I mean, just look at that. Look how it coats the glass in like this licorice sort of brown. Anyway, so aroma. It's got a lovely aroma actually. You're getting the roast, you're getting the oaked whiskey, and you're getting a touch of the chocolate, but it's all sort of overpowered by this really intense alcoholic sort of heat on the nose, and the appearance is beautiful, beautiful, dark, really dark, no head, probably something to do with the amount of alcohol in here. So the appearance is I've never seen a stout do that before, cling to the glass. And so straight away before you go in for the taste, you know exactly what you're in for. I knew before I even tasted it, before it even entered my mouth, what I was letting myself in for. Sort of claggy, sticky, resinous, almost like a loose treacle sort of affair. It is that. It does cling to the mouth. It does have sweetness there. It's thick. But you've got this roast that straight away starts to cut through everything, if that makes sense. So instead of it being heavy, like really heavy, the bittering from the roast and the chocolate sort of cuts through it and starts to sort of disassemble it in your mouth, if that makes any sense. So it's not this big heavy, whoa, definitely getting this sort of roast, more than anything, you are getting the oak. I mean, when you sort of breathe out, it's coffee. There is a sweetness in there. But again, the alcohol is too apparent, and it sort of tries to wash away the flavours, and it's bordering on sort of like a medicinal sort of taste. It's that alcoholic. I mean, just look at that. It's like that stain is just like a coffee stain, and it's sticky to the touch. That's how thick this is. Having said all that, I think if the alcohol was sort of dumbed down a bit, it would be something that you'd pour a small amount of on a sort of winter's night just before you were getting ready to go to bed. That would really sort of warm you up and sort of set you ready for a good night's sleep. But 10.2%, really don't want to be drinking any more than this in a sitting. It's just a bit too much of everything. I think if it just knocked it down a touch, it would be a lot better. But anyway, thanks for sending it in, because now I've got to try and film and edit a Homebrew Wednesday.